Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
My name is David Moore, and I'm Alderman of the 17th Ward. I'm so excited to be here in the Auburn-Gresham community with the Cook County Land Bank, the leadership, our President Tony Preckwinkle, Commissioner Bridget Gaynor, Justin Slaughter, State Representative of the 27th Ward, Commissioner Stanley Moore of the 4th District, and everybody who has just been a part of making this, what number it is? 2,000 home being rehabbed by the Cook County Land Bank. And I'm so excited to be announcing this from the 17th Ward. What makes this exciting for me is that Gresham School is right across the street, and the principal and along with the leadership team and the faculty and our students get to see good work in their community. And so without further ado, I want to make sure we bring up the person who has led this effort with the Cook County Land Bank and has been making a great difference since she come along, and that's Jessica Caffrey, Executive Director of the Cook County Land Bank.
Thank you, Alderman Moore, and good morning.
Good morning.
Again, I'm Jessica Caffrey, the Executive Director of the Cook County Land Bank, and I'm so excited to be here with you today as we cut the ribbon on the 2,000 property that has been renovated through Cook County Land Bank and our developer, Titus Henry. I'd like to start by thanking Cook County Board President Tony Preckwinkle, who has championed our work from the beginning. Cook County Commissioner and Land Bank Chair Bridget Gaynor, who helped to create the Land Bank in 2013. Cook County Commissioner Stanley Moore and Representative Slaughter, whose districts we are in today. Also in attendance, we have Mayor Kelly Burke of Evergreen Park, who is also on our Cook County Land Bank Board. In addition to the electeds, I would like to acknowledge our Land Bank Board members, Director Michael Kaplan of Related Midwest, and Director Tony Thurman of PBC. What brings us here today is a celebration of this amazing milestone in recognition of the dedication, talent, and hard work of developer Titus Henry. You'll hear from him in a minute, but first, I would like to say a few quick words. This home was acquired by the Land Bank in 2019, and it was purchased by developer Titus Henry in 2021. As you can see the before and after pictures, you would not recognize the home that Titus walked into when he received those keys. This was an enormous job, made harder by the ongoing pandemic and the sheer scale of the project. This is a 4,500 square foot home, and it was in need of drastic rehab. But Titus, like all developers that we work with, loves a good challenge. Over the next 2.5 years, Titus worked to turn this abandoned, dilapidated home into a beautiful place that we stand in today. And in the process, he created jobs, helped launch careers, created tax revenue, and put a jewel right here on this block in Auburn-Gresham. You may have noticed that we're across the street from the school, Gresham School of Excellence, with Principal Oliver in attendance. Titus had some teachers and the principal stopping by during construction because they were excited about this transformation and what it does to the community. He could tell you those stories better than I can, so I'll save that for him. First, I'd like to share that this celebration coincides with the Land Bank's 10-year economic impact study, which spotlights the incredible impact we had on the county's first 10 years of our operation. Over $220 million in community wealth was created, over 1,400 jobs, and $1.1 billion added to the value of homes near those that the developers have rehabbed throughout Cook County. It's amazing that we have accomplished all of that in the short 10 years, and I couldn't be prouder of our team and the partnerships that have made it possible. We had a number of homes completing construction in this last few weeks. However, this home was chosen to be the 2,000 home for a reason. It was because it was about more than bricks and mortar. This rehab was about building up our young people, as Titus helped bring young people into trades. Now, besides all of this, I also want to thank President Preckwinkle for working to remove barriers to home buying. She provided the land bank with an equity fund which will provide homeowners with purchase assistance. And the buyer who will close on this house tomorrow will receive $20,000 in purchase assistance grant.
Yes.
Thank you, President Preckwinkle, for working towards providing equity to the communities and the people who deserve it. Now I'd like to introduce Cook County Board President Tony Preckwinkle, whose support really made this happen. Madam President.
Thank you.
This is the only one out here, Senator Neil Jones.
Okay. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Thank you, Jessica, for that kind introduction and for your leadership of the land bank. It's always pertinent, important to begin with introducing the other elected officials who are with us, so let me do that. Commissioner Bridget Gaynor, Commissioner Stanley Moore, Representative Slaughter, Mayor Kelly Burke of Evergreen Park, Mayor Katrina Thompson of Broadview. And let me just say, I'm very grateful, and I'm getting to him. Just a minute. I was an alderman for 20 years, so believe me, I'm not going to forget the alderman. I'm grateful for David Moore's presence today and for his support of the land bank. You know, we've done a lot of work in his ward, and we are really grateful for his collaboration and cooperation. See, I didn't forget you.
I didn't worry about that.
Please give him a round of applause. That's fine.
You always know what to do.
We've all been great supporters of the land bank, and I appreciate the help of all the elected officials who are here today. Let me just say, you know, more than a decade ago at this point, Commissioner Gaynor came to me to talk about some work that's being done in Michigan around land banks with the idea that we should do the same thing in Cook County. So I want to acknowledge and thank her for bringing this idea forward. We've worked together over this last decade to be sure that the land bank has been as an effective tool for redevelopment in our communities. And the fact that we've got 2,000 houses that we've been rehabbed is a testament to that good work. And I just want to thank Titus. You heard from Jessica that we had a number of houses that have been completed recently, and we chose this one to acknowledge because of his collaborations with the community. You know, working with the local school, working with Metropolitan Family Services to bring young people in this project. We're very grateful to you. Where are you, Titus?
Right here.
There we go. Go up here. We're very grateful to you, Titus, for the way that you've engaged the community on this project. Thank you. Okay, there we go. So it's great to be here in Auburn Gresham to celebrate completion of the land bank's 2000th rehab. We had a celebration when we got to 500, and it doesn't seem that long ago. The success momentum of the land bank are a testament to the power of this model to turn value in neighborhoods, to return value in neighborhoods, and to induce more private investment to come into these communities. You know, I just want to commend our land bank leadership because what they've done, in addition to rehabbing these houses, or as a way of rehabbing these houses, is create a pool, particularly of black and brown small developers who are willing to come in and take on these big challenges. And you know, I'm grateful to the land bank leadership because they provided opportunity to entrepreneurs as well as creating opportunities for people to own homes in so many of our neighborhoods, rehabbed and beautiful new homes in our neighborhoods. You know, the land bank is the key to reversing some of the historic wrongs that have created such extreme inequities in our city and our county, including here in Auburn Gresham. Because when we're talking about home ownership, we're really talking about safety and shelter, a place to nurture a family, a way to grow generational wealth that can be passed down to future generations. You know, for most of us, the greatest asset we have is our home, our condo. And we want to provide as many people as possible in our society the opportunity to be homeowners because it's a way of accumulating wealth and it's a way of passing that wealth on to the next generation. So I'm very proud of the work that Titus Henry and all of his crew have done. We are grateful for him. I also want to acknowledge Governor J.B. Pritzker and his efforts toward youth build and bridge to construction programs. These are two ways in which young people can engage in construction and launch careers in construction. You're going to hear from a young woman shortly who worked on this project and went on to create her own company. Now, I'd like to welcome Commissioner Gaynor to the podium, and I hope that each person will introduce those who follow. Thank you.
I think Titus was next.
see.
Am I wrong?
I
Okay,
think
hold
Titus,
on.
I think Titus is next? Or, oh, Stan. Stan's next.
All right. So, mea culpa, mea culpa, mea culpa. The run of show was covered up by this brochure, so I didn't, this document, so I didn't get a chance to do the right thing here. So, let's try it again. Commissioner Stanley Moore, in whose district we are presently standing, to give a few remarks.
Thank you. Thank you, Madam President. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
I'm Cook County Commissioner Stanley Moore. I want to first start by thanking our president, President Tony Preckwinkle. Let's give her a round of applause. I also want to thank Commissioner Gaynor for her work on putting the land bank together. She was the founder of the land bank. Let's give her a round of applause. And our executive director, Jessica Caffrey, who was amazing. Give her a round of applause. But that's what this is about. Together with Alderman David Moore, Justin Slaughter, State Representative Kelly Burke, all of us working in conjunction to make our community a better place. Far too long, our neighborhoods have suffered from disinvestment, leaving families and communities without the resources that they need to thrive in their own community. But thanks to this vision and the hard work of the land bank, we are witnessing a resurgence and a revitalization of our communities. We're bringing hope, stability, and opportunity. The Cook County Land Bank has been a catalyst for change. It has facilitated and rehabilitated vacant and abandoned properties all over the city, all over the county. It has demonstrated that we can achieve together innovative approaches and commitments to our neighborhoods. The Land Bank is a testament to the strength and to the collaboration between public entities, private partners, and residents. As we look ahead, I'm filled with optimism for what the next decade will hold. Together, we will continue to break down these barriers, rebuild our communities, build equity in our homes, and ensure that our neighborhoods are places that we're proud of to live, work, and shop. I want to thank each and every one of you for being here today, and I want to bring up the man of the hour, Mr. Titus Henry, who made all this possible.
Titus.
Thank you. I have to open this up because I have some young ladies that got some things I have to say. But first off, I want to thank God.
Amen.
I want to thank God because this was a long road, and without God, my family, my wife, my kids, my daughters, my agent, my son, my designer, Edward Walker's my main heartbeat, my guy. The young kids that came in and helped me get through the program, building everything in this house. We literally built this from the ground up. Cook County Land Bank is amazing. I want to thank everyone for being here today. Believe me when I say it could not have happened without the Cook County Land Bank. There's a lot of properties in the city of Chicago that need contractors to go in and build from the ground up, and Cook County Land Bank opened that pathway for us. The Land Bank makes it so much easier for the small and growing developers to buy properties and turn them into beautiful places much faster than we could before, and I'm grateful for that. This is my first project through the Cook County Land Bank. It took a while, but the journey was worth it. There will be plenty more of what you've seen inside throughout Auburn Gresham and many more pathways throughout the city. Youth Build is a young people, the ages from 16 to 24, who want to learn about construction. There were three main young people that stuck out: Nehemiah, Keyshawn, and Tierra. Tierra has went on and started her own construction company. She's doing an amazing job. There are a lot of subcontractors that was part of this program going through it. A lot of them are not here today. Some are. You raise your hand. But Ed was what you call an expensive babysitter for everyone. Miss Reneva, the mom over all of the young people that came through this program. Without her, we wouldn't have even had the kids. Mr. Merritt, along partnered with her. Pam, which is my agent too, she keeps me grounded in a lot of ways. I'm proud to say that these young men that are part of the program, Nehemiah, Keyshawn. Brianna's my agent. This is my daughter. This is my daughter, and I love her to death. But Nehemiah, Keyshawn, Tierra, these three stuck out more than any of the kids that came through. They listened, they learned, they asked a million questions all day, all night. I never cut them off, and we've been going through the program. Even though the program slowed down a little, they're still doing what they need to do to progress. Tierra has already started her own talent company, and I'm looking forward to subcontracting to her for any talent in the future. Nehemiah is one of my strongest guys that came through the program. Nehemiah is an amazing young man. The thing with the young men nowadays, it's hard to lead them on a path with construction. These are some of the young men that actually listened and learned amazing things inside of the home. So Nehemiah, you want to come up?
All right.
I'm Nehemiah Triplet, and I come to work on this house through the Youth Build program at Metropolitan Family Services. I joined the program because I wanted to see if construction was the right path for me. Working on this house gave me hands-on experience that helped me decide that I want to stay in this field. Titus exposed us to a lot of different things to broaden what we could do in the future, like framing, measuring, painting, sanding, pouring concrete, and even electrical. He made sure we understood what we were learning and took time to teach us. It's not easy work to build a house, but I kept coming back because I knew it was also building my character and helping me build a career.
All right.
I'm grateful for Titus for mentoring me, to Metropolitan Family Services, and Governor Pritzker for providing the opportunity, and to the Cook County Land Bank for helping to create jobs for young people like me.
Thank you.
Hello, my name is Tierra Montgomery, and I met Titus Henry through Metropolitan Family Services with the program Bridge to Construction. Titus taught me several skills and allowed me to go beyond my goals. My first goal was to perfect painting, and Titus knew I am a perfectionist. In his words, you got OCD, but that's a compliment because in this field, OCD not so bad to have. After that, he taught me things like framing, cutting trim, and finishing work. This is the first house I worked on, and I learned so much that when I was done, I started my own business.
Yes.
All right.
TNC Infinite Remodeling is a dream of mine. It has become a reality, and I plan to soon move from relying on full subcontractors to having my own team. It's rare to be a woman who owns a construction company, and I want to mentor others the way I was mentored. This is a career I truly love, and there's no shortage of opportunity for someone like me who has a strong work ethic and big goals. I got my start at a land bank property, and I'm always to be proud of that. Thank you.
All right. Very good. All right. I think Commissioner Gaynor is next. Is that right?
Yep, I think so.
Oh, we missed somebody?
Yeah, this young man.
Oh, yeah, jump in.
Did you want to say something?
Want to say something?
You don't have to, but if you wish, you can. Introduce yourself.
My name is Keyshawn. I'm one of the people that helped build the house. Being with this program helped me learn a lot, like use drywall, how to drill. 'Cause at first he was telling me I was too strong to drill a drywall in. And he actually taught me how to do it well. And I got better at a lot of stuff like cutting. And I made better, like, new friends. Because it was other people that came in the program, but they left. But it was a nice experience, though.
All right.
All right. Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
So thank you very much. I'm Commissioner Bridget Gaynor, and I'm proud to be here with my other elected official partners, as well as Tony Preckwinkle, who is as dedicated to neighborhood development and strong, healthy neighborhoods as anyone I know. And I really want to thank Tierra and Nehemiah for sharing your stories, and Titus for this beautiful home. You know, every vacant home was once somebody's treasure, and we have the opportunity to return it to that. And so this is an example of what's possible for the land bank. But, you know, I had remarks, but listening to these guys talk, I think of there's like four corners of what makes us successful as a community and a city. We've got housing and we have jobs. And if you have a housing and you have jobs, then you can be successful and you can live a life of dignity. And then there's things we need to invest in, which is our neighborhoods, but also our young people. And see them as both as assets. And sometimes, when we look at either vacant properties or other people that young people, we can see, oh, maybe it's not an asset, it's a liability. But that's not the case. Behind us now, all you need to do is get rid of the barriers. I think it's really important to know that Titus and these other developers, they don't get subsidized to do land bank housing. This is their own business. They're taking the risk. They're developing it themselves. What the land bank has done has gotten a whole bunch of red tape out of the way. And once you remove the barriers, people come in and they do things of their own dignity and their own talents. And this is what we have to show for it 2,000 times over. So I couldn't be happier to be here. We've created jobs, we've created housing, and most of all, we've created neighborhoods in the city, in this county that we loved. So let's get ready and cut the ribbon. Thank you for coming.
Are you okay, Tony? Yes, ma'am. Yep.
Can you take a step back for me?
Yeah. Be careful.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
If you want to have them.
Are they going to share it? Okay.
Maya, can you come on this side?
Michael, jump in. Come on.
I'm trying to get him.
Yeah.
We're all in?
All right, can we get a bunch of pictures before we cut?
Yes.
Okay, look right here in the middle.
Right here first?
Right here. The face cut first. Don't actually
We're going to look at
cut.
Eric.
Just a second, can I ask you something?
Could you raise your hand, ma'am?
It's very hard for those of us who are standing here to know where to look when everybody's so if we could kind of do a row in the middle, and then you don't get people cross-eyed. We'll start with this person here, and then if you get behind them, we'll just do as many as we need to. Otherwise, I feel like, I don't know where to look.
Okay, we're going to look straight at this young lady right here in just a second.
Yeah, and then we'll do everybody, okay?
Yes, ma'am. I'm going to start
Don't
this
cut.
way and go down.
Just take
Yep. Okay, we're going to look at this young lady right here. Okay, would you like to move in the middle? Oh, yes, that'd be great. Great, we're going to look at this young lady right here in the yellow. Did you get one? Okay, we're going to look over here to my right.
Or you could come in the middle, and we'll look at the middle.
Ma'am, do you want to get in the middle? This is okay? Okay.
I'm okay.
Yep. We're going to look at this young lady right here. Okay, yep. We're going to look at this gentleman right here. If you want to stand right here, sir. Watch out for the water bottle. Good? Okay. Is anybody else on this side? Yep. Okay, one more on this side. You stand in the middle. Thank you so much. We're going to look at this gentleman right here.
Thank you, guys.
Okay.
On this side. Good?
Okay, before we do this, can we move in a little tighter? Can we come in tighter?
Yeah, everybody turn toward Jessica. You're in the middle.
Cat a corner. Yeah. Are you good?
Squeeze on in on this side.
Yeah, on this side.
On this
This
side?
side, right?
Yeah.
Tighter. Okay, this one. And then, Miss Boston, you can come over a little bit too. Thank you so much. Okay, Titus, count us down.
Contractors count or just? 3, 2, 1.
Yeah.